Think about the situation every day during evening hours. When you come home after playing, you feel tired and don't like to do any work at that time. Why? Because your capacity to do work has decreased because of lots of playing. But after getting the refreshment in the form of lemon juice or some snacks, again you feel active and energetic. Dear student, now in today's topic we are going to discuss about what is energy and what are various forms of energy around us. Good morning, dear students. How are you all? Ready to learn science with me? Let's go. Today we are going to touch the second half of our chapter, that is, what is energy and what are various forms of energy. So, we will divide page number 160 to 163 into two parts to grab the topic well. I'm going to discuss about the content given at page number 159, what is energy, and page number 60 and 61, the different forms of energy. Up to now, this is clear to you that the capacity to do work is called energy, or you can say the ability to do work is called energy. If you are having greater energy, you can do the greater work. If you are having lesser energy, you will do lesser work there. So, this is the relationship between the work and energy. What is energy? The capacity to do work is called energy. What is the relationship between the two? Greater the energy, greater will be the work. Lesser the energy, lesser will be the work. And now you can think about the reason behind of not willing to do any work after playing a lot. But after getting refreshment, again you feel active and energetic. In this way, dear students, this is all about energy and the relationship between the two. Now we are going to discuss about the different forms of energy, and first one is the mechanical energy, that is having two subtypes, potential energy and kinetic energy. Other forms of energy are heat energy, chemical energy, light energy, sound energy and electrical energy. Out of 6 forms of energies given in our book, we are going to discuss about 3 forms of energy today. The remaining will be done in the next e-lecture. Today we will discuss about the mechanical energy, its subtype potential and kinetic energy, heat energy and chemical energy. See the picture shown here carefully. Plastic sheet breaks when hit by a hammer. A boy is raising a hammer. This raised hammer means hathodi. When we hit on a polythene sheet, that sheet breaks down. Likewise, if a football hit on a window pane, what will be the result? The pane will broken down there. And if you are using a catapult, a glass marble shot from a catapult can cause damage. Here, a kettle, when heated from the bottom, the lid start moving up and down, and the fire coming out of the wood. It's a type of energy hidden in the wood. Next one is, you can see the light energy that is used by a girl to read the book and by plants to perform photosynthesis. Think about the sound coming during the morning assembly from the drum due to vibration of the membrane stressed over there on the drum. And now you can realize by watching the picture shown here that how much the next form of energy is valuable for us, that is electrical energy. Let's discuss about these various forms of energy broadly. First of all, I'm taking page number 160. Up to now, it is clear to you that the energy stored in our muscles make us unable to throw a ball, and the energy stored in the battery enables radio to play music or a toy car to move. Likewise, the player uses the energy stored in her or his muscles, whereas the radio uses the energy stored in the battery. But what about the substances or things that are lying at rest? Is there any energy possessed by the stationary object? Answer is yes. Just here, see the example how the raised hammer is able to break a polythene sheet when heated with this hammer. It means there is a form of energy in the raised hammer or lying stone, and that type of energy is known as potential energy. Now I'm going to read the text given there. If we let a stone drop from a height on an earthen pot means matka, what is likely to happen? Can you guess? Definitely the pot is likely to break. Similarly, when we raise a hammer to the height, hammer means hathodi, to a height of our shoulder and hit it on a polythene sheet, plastic sheet, the sheet breaks into smaller pieces. Here the stone and the hammer can regarded to have to possess an energy due to their raised height. This type of energy is called the potential energy. So you can say that the energy possessed by an object due to its position or rest is called the potential energy. The water stored in a dam is having potential energy. Likewise, the lying stone, raised hammer, all these are the good example of potential energy. But what about the moving objects? Are they also have some type of energy there? If we put something in flowing water, you can say if a log of wood is placed on running water, what will happen? That log of wood can be displaced from one place to another. It means the flowing water is able to dislocate or displace the log of wood. Some energy is there because that is responsible to displace this log of wood. So, if someone asks what is kinetic energy, we can say the energy possessed by an object due to its motion is known as kinetic energy. For example, flowing water, moving bus, all these moving ball, all these are the good examples of the objects which are having kinetic energy. Let's move towards the next form of energy, that is heat energy. Definitely during the winter season you have observed that when mom put water in a vessel to heat up that for bath, after some time when the water starts boiling, there is the up and down movement of lid present on the vessel. It means that the boiling water is having energy to move the lid up and down, and that type of energy is because of heat, and the name is hence given heat energy. Now I'm going to read the text given there. Let's boil some water in a container covered with a light lid and observe what happens to the lid. The lid is seen to move up and down. The steam formed due to the heat makes the lid moves up and down. It shows that heat is a form of energy which can be used to move objects. Steam engine is based upon the heat energy, dear students. Now, heat is one of the most common forms of energy. The sun's heat warms our earth, and this enables it to support a vast variety of life. The heat given out by burning of fuels is used to power the engines that run our cars, aircrafts, and rockets. Now let's discuss about the do you know given there. Nowadays we have vehicles like cycles, cars, buses, taxis, and aircrafts that can move from one place to another using the heat energy received from the sun. This is all about the do you know given at page number 161. Now, next form of energy is the chemical energy. When we strike a matchstick against a specific portion of matchbox, what happens? A spark is produced, which gives out heat and light. In other words, the material used on the matchstick produces energy when it strikes against the matchbox. This energy is called the chemical energy. Wood, coal, diesel have chemical energy stored in them. Chemical energy stored in a battery is often used to light up a torch. Coal, petrol, diesel, wood, etc. All these materials are having an energy hidden inside them, which on burning produces light and heat energy. Such a form of energy is called the chemical energy. Now, always do the judicious use of energy, dear students. Thank you for joining me. Have a very good